3. Beautiful. Thank you so much. Here, let me give you a little coin. Thank you for your help. I love it when we have brave campers. I love it. I love it. We're going to have brave campers today. So check in with yourself. I'm going to give instructions a little bit later. If you feel like you are brave, maybe you will be one of the volunteers after I group you off. I'm going to invite my varsity up here to hold my whiteboards. Today's theme is navigating emotions and self-regulation. We're going to play a little game with that within our cabins. I'm going to tell you the instructions for the game, and then I'm going to separate you off because you might need to spread out a little bit in this area. I have 3 whiteboards up here. And when I snap my fingers, your counselors are going to group you up. For the smaller cabins like moose tracks and fireflies, you guys can do 1 cabin. For our bigger ones like huckleberry and maple, you'll be in 2 groups. If I've given you, the counselors know how to divide you. Okay, once you get there, you know, I think let's do that first. And then once you get into your groups, I'll give you the rest of the instructions. Let's see if we can do that in 1 minute. I'm going to set a timer. So everybody throw out your voices so that you can really focus on your counselor's instructions to get you into smaller groups. And smaller groups, you kind of want to be in a clump facing each other or kind of a circle. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great, awesome. All right, so with today's theme, navigating emotions and self-regulation, we're going to reflect on some of the tools we learned at camp and what we've used. Who can raise their hand and share something that they used at camp to help them regulate, to help them be in the nervous system? Give us a specific story of something that happened this week and what you did to help yourself out. A specific story, yeah.
Me and my cabinmates were fighting, so I went outside to do the 5-finger breathing.
Oh, her and her cabinmates were fighting and she went outside to do 5-finger breathing. I'll take 2 more. 1.
This morning I woke up like kind of shaky and I went outside and did the 5-finger breathing.
You went outside and did 5-finger breathing. I like that you said you went outside because not only did you breathe, you also grounded by going to get onto the earth. And do we have, let's see, I see a certain kind of person raising their hand, and I'm wondering if there is a different kind of person who can be brave and also contribute. I'm leaning over here. Falcons. What have you used while at camp to help you feel good? Thank you for being brave. Waffles.
I grounded even more during mindfulness when I was reflecting because I was not like in that zone.
Cool. Was that yesterday?
Sure.
Waffles is pretending to use grounding. Thank you, Waffles. The truth is we don't sometimes have to even be knowing that we are using our mindfulness practices. Like right now, you all are grounding even though you're not really thinking about it. There's this magical thing that happens when our bodies are in contact with the earth, especially our bare skin if we can do it. So oftentimes you'll see me take my shoes off. If you were near middle school yesterday, Miss Heather and I were laying in the grass because it really does affect our nervous systems. And it helps us regulate without us having to think about doing it. But today we are going to list the things that we have learned or that we do on these boards that help us regulate, that help us find our resilient zone. And we've done a little bit of this already. The element of this that might feel a little bit like a competition is within your group, one of you at a time will come up and write one of those things like grounding or maybe take a nap. Whatever it is that helps you get into your resilient zone, we'll come write it up here, 1 at a time per group. The trick is, the competition part, is that you can't have a repeat of anything on any of these boards. So if you have a thought in your mind, you want to get it up there as quickly as possible before somebody else gets theirs up there. Nobody wins or anything. We're just trying to list as many as possible. And I would say, let's give us, I'm going to say 4 minutes. I think 4 minutes is a good amount of time. Where's my clock? When I say on your mark, get set, go, you will send one at a time to come do the listing, grab a marker. Make sure you're looking at all the boards, okay? Thinking, if you're having a hard time thinking of something, refer back to those. We still got time. We still got a minute and a half. If you've got more, keep going. List for us. Go ahead, Lee. I know there's a lot everywhere. Do your best.
So we have water station, get a hug, finger breathing, eating, sleeping, taking a shower, naps, Legos, woodworking, seeing my family, friends, crying, walking, being around your comforts, focusing on my breathing, listening to the trees. Trees are taking a break from noise, counting sounds around me, sensory walk station, thinking, pushing station, and that's it.
And cry. Did you get crying on there too?
Yes, I
and crying. Awesome. Thank you, Lena. Peyton's gonna read our middle one. Try. Yeah.
Okay. We have shopping, taking a nap, color station, grounding, take a nap, take a bath, going on a walk, pushing station, drawing. It's like water. Am I crazy? Oh.
Where? Meditate.
Meditate. Nice. Book, grounding, 5-finger breathing, go outside and sit, talk with friends, eat, attention station, sports, observing surroundings.
Perfect. And Mahi's gonna read our last one. Nice and loud, Mahi.
Drink water, 5-finger breathing, eat food, play with it,
Squishmallow.
squishmallow,
That's a guess.
reading, rest, bed, relax with friends, happy
Fresh air.
fresh air, egg chill, home, make a bracelet, relaxing in nature, playing a card game.
Beautiful. Let's give a round of applause for our lovely list. Girls, you can lay the list down and then you guys can, you'll do the next thing together over here. Let's give a round of applause for our varsities. So, let me turn my walkie off. Counselors, also, if you could kindly turn your walkies off for a moment so we can fully focus on our next thing. Okay, within our groups that we just did, we are gonna find our way back to a circle, and this is the part where I gave counselors each a coin. In each group, each circle that you just worked with, one brave person will get to lead you through one of these things. Now, we can't do some of the things on there like take a bath or take a nap, but we can do things like grounding, 5-finger breathing, focusing on our breath. What else can we do right here and now? Shout them out.
Water station.
Water station.
Rest.
What is it?
Rest.
A rest, a guided rest. What? Which one? Counting station. So, after I snap my finger, I'll give you a minute to decide who your brave person is, and that brave person will be guiding you in about a 2-minute practice of some sort. What I mean by that is, if you decide to do drinking station, that brave person might guide you into finding connection to your body, awareness to the ground, maybe bring awareness to your water bottle, noticing it, having gratitude for where you got that water bottle, or the people who gifted it to you or earned the money to buy it for you. Then they'll guide you into taking a sip, into noticing the temperature of your water, noticing the sound of the water as it moves in your bottle, and the feeling of the water coming down. If there's still time and you've gotten that far with your water, that person who is brave and guiding can just guide you into setting your water down and continuing a grounding practice or a breathing practice. So, I would like you to discuss for 1 minute who is brave in your group to do a 2-minute guided practice. Counselors, you might have to help. When you've picked your person, go ahead and raise your hand in your group so I know your group is ready. This group is ready. This group is ready. That group is ready. Holden is your group. Oh, you guys are working on it. You guys are ready? You guys are ready? You guys are ready? Is this group ready over here? Cool. You know what I'm really excited about? That many of you want to do it. I think we can do this several times. Not today, or not in this moment. We'll do it once now. But then counselors, are you excited that so many people want to lead? Yeah. Do you know what that means for your afternoon mindfulness? Yes. You got them to do it. Isn't that so cool? I'm so proud. And let's give our counselors a round of applause who have taught you so well that you feel comfortable leading a mindfulness practice. That means we're doing our jobs here. All right. Now that you've chosen your person for your group, if you feel like you need a little bit more space, you may take it. There's some shade over there. Everybody feels good? Cool. All right. If that was your walkie, could you kindly turn it off so it doesn't interrupt our practice? And when I say go, I'll begin the 2-minute timer for your practice. On your mark, get set.
He was confused at first, but now he's got something going.
Yay, I'm so glad you guys found it. And to that point, I realized I made a mistake. Adults make mistakes. My mistake was I should have guided the participants into a more, to have you reflect on what it's like to receive someone who is trying to teach you. So for you leaders, I'm so sorry that I didn't remind our fellow campers how we should be before going into that, but I think most of you fell into it nicely. So big round of applause for that too. Would any other counselors like to reflect, or any other people in the group? Star.
She's a very slow and calming voice.
Yay, slow and calming. I love that, because when you're on the spot, sometimes our voice kind of wants to pick up speed, or like our breath gets really rapid. And if you can remain calm through it, that's really being present in the moment. So thank you for sharing that, Star. Nat?
I also wanted to say that Gaia did a really great job, because we started out with the breathing, and then when she had some more time to fill, she asked how everyone was feeling and how it affected their breathing and everything.
Good. That is so awesome to fill your time and to be intuitive and flexible, and then to reach out to your group. That's really lovely to hear. Joe.
Waffles brought our attention to the things around us and kept us in the moment. And it's very calming.
Way to go. Did you know you could do it, Waffles?
No.
Falcons, did you know Waffles could do it?
I believe it.
I'm glad you did it. Holden.
Lucas brought some humor to it, which I think for this particular group that I have here was very, very helpful.
Did it help them? Did it shift the energy, even if it was humorous?
Yes.
Beautiful. I love to hear it. Misha.
Evelyn led us with a breathing exercise, and she had a very calming and soft voice, but she also gave very concise instructions.
I love that. I love the calming. I love the concise, very thought out. Thank you for sharing. Dear Camp Tuku, we will do this more later. Counselors, if you want to imagine maybe later breaking your groups up into smaller groups so that more people can have the opportunity to do this either before or after we play our really fun game later. So it's up to you guys, the counselors, how to lead that. We will conclude the day. I invite the friends up here who asked me already to give a friend a coin, and I also invite counselors or directors to come up as well. For those of you I said yes to, come on up. And using your big loud voice, go ahead and hand that to.
Helping her over there.
Yay, thank you, Ophelia. Chloe's gonna go, and then you can go.
she was helping another camper understand the mindfulness and work with
And counselors, the coins I gave you earlier were for your brave participants, so make sure they get those as well. What was your name again?
Sam.
Sam's gonna share.
I would like to nominate Violet because they helped me with the hard I'm nominating Katya, Abby, and Skittles for being nice and helping me with my injury.
I am in fact also nominating Skittles because she is always engaged and well behaved and just polite overall, and I appreciate it so much. I want to nominate Georgie for showing really good sportsmanship during pickleball yesterday and encourage people of the opposing team as well as the people she was watching for episode. I nominate Jameson. That's your name? Because I've seen him in cooking and arts, and I've only had him for a couple classes, but he's always really patient and like willing to help people around him with like what they're making. So.
And thank you, Andrea, for breaking a trend. I'm noticing that trend that I noticed earlier. Do I have any Falcon counselors who have any nominations, or Moose Track counselors who have any nominations? Break the trend, guys, break the trend. Come on up.
I'm not from Falcon or Moose Track.
But you're breaking the trend anyway, go for it.
I would like to nominate August for always being really locked in activities like art and mindfulness.
Way to go, August. Anyone else? Counselors, I know Heather had one, and we're gonna need the help of all the walkies. If your walkie's off, go ahead and turn it back on.
2, 3. Power on. Power on.
Heather, do you copy?
Copy.
All the walkies are on. We're still at mindfulness. I know you had a nomination. Please feel free to share it now, and I'll give that person a coin.
Copy.
You can say it right over the walkie.
Aubrey Sober and Abby in Maple Leaves with glasses. I can't remember her last name, but they both did amazing at Tech Chair. And helping out.
They heard you, and they're walking up for their coins now.
Yay! Thank you.
Thank you. All right, my friends, I want to hear more about how we are seeing each other in this community, being kind, and I will let you be off with your counselors now. Peyton.